Hi. Is your mouth full of popcorn?
Yes.
Okay. We may have purple teeth because we've been drinking wine. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the 14th, 15th. Welcome to
15.
Thank you. Welcome to the 15th episode of Models in Movies. And today I have a special guest with me. Uh-oh.
What do you mean, oh-ho? Is this not working?
Yeah, it's not.
I think
We're
know
back.
why.
After a camera. Oh, look how crooked that is. That's okay. I'll fix it. Hi. After a battery problem, we're back. So, yes, with me today I have a very special guest, and her name is Clara.
Hello, everyone.
She's from France.
Can't you tell?
Ooh la la. You're not just from France, though. You're from all over the place, right?
So, I was almost born in Africa, and then we moved back to France. My dad was in the military, so we moved every 2 years in different parts of France. Back to Africa, then back to France. Then when I was 17, I moved to Florida.
When you were 17?
Yep, by myself.
And then she met me when she was 18, and we did photo shoots. Just 2 of them, though.
Yep.
And then she went away for 8 years, 6 years. Wait, how old are you now? You don't have to tell me.
27.
So she went away for 8 years, and then she came back, and she's here.
Yeah, I guess it's good.
So she recently told me that I was her first photo shoot, which made me feel weird. Clara, I wanted to give you the opportunity to let anybody know, are you on like Instagram or something? Can people see your pictures, or you don't care?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram. It's my personal Instagram.
Oh, then don't give that out. No.
It's at Clara Wanda.
Oh, well, now it's on the screen, and it's too
Nobody
late.
cares.
Now,
There's no bodily pictures on there. It's just a bunch of me and animals.
yeah, you're just a human being. That's
Yeah.
fair. You know what? Literally only 150 people are on this channel, so I hit that milestone, by the way. 150. 1-5.
Bless.
Make an O. Make an O over there. Do an O. That's 1,500. That's way too many. 1 O. There you go. 150, and we're backwards. Okay, I'll flip it. So yeah, okay. So if you wanted to see more of Clara, that's where you would go. But it's just regular pictures, right?
My life's good though. I travel and stuff.
You do? Yeah. I wish I traveled more. I should. And anyway, we watched a movie today, and that movie was a Serbian film. A Serbian film is a film about. I don't really know what I watched because it was a lot of blood and a lot of gore, and we didn't really watch that film. What movie did I tell you we were going to watch? She doesn't remember.
Caddyshack.
Okay, I told her we were.
Caddyshack.
Yeah, I told her we were going to watch Caddyshack, and then some bug crawled up my butt, and I said, no. We're going to watch Flash Gordon, because Flash Gordon is a very special movie to me. I've watched it several times when I was a kid, and then I watched it again as an adult, and it's amazing, right?
Amazing.
Amazing. Okay, but before we get into the film, we have to do beer of the show. So, beer of the show. So today's beer of the show is called Pineapple Space Cake. Oh my God, you're in my frame. Get out of my frame. Get out of my frames. Oh, do I have that framed wrong? I do. What if you sit back? Not that far. You're fine. Okay. I'll fix it. Okay, anyway, so it's Pineapple Space Cake by a company called, I don't know, what's the company called? Clown Shoes. It's called Clown Shoes Beer.
Oh, I know, it's an IPA.
It's an IPA. We're not going to like this,
IPAs.
but beer of the show obviously is because this movie is about space. A little bit-ish. Yeah, you sprayed me. Nice. Oh, now you've tasted it before I have, and now I don't. Would you just pour it into your frosty mug before it stops? Oh, there's napkins
It's a
right
fuzzy
there.
one.
Look, there's napkins right there.
I'm so prepared.
Well, I know how the show goes. Okay, get out of my shot. Hi, how you doing? All right, now I gotta pee. Okay, so I'll wait. How is that gonna work? Anyway, this is Clown Shoes Pineapple. What is it? Pineapple Space Cakes. Pineapple. Okay. Oop.
I mean, I tasted it. It's kind of okay.
It doesn't smell like pineapple. Pineapple. Nope. It just tastes like a nasty IPA.
Yep, I hate IPAs.
I don't like them either.
But It does taste like pineapple.
Not to me. Okay, so
It's dripping on my thigh.
I'm gonna have emergency wine. Oh, here's my emergency wine. Okay.
Oh, I'm convenient.
We're good. All right. So let's talk about the film. Flash Gordon. Clara?
So I thought he was gonna have more superpowers than he actually had. Had just really good hair.
That was his superpower. Let's talk about what Flash Gordon is. Flash Gordon is it either started out as a radio serial or a comic book, and then they developed it into a. Go ahead. Put that down. There we go. Okay. I'm going to have to move that camera. This is great. Okay. It became like a 60s television show, and it was like a really cheesy serial. And anyway, so then they made it into a movie in 1980, and we watched it. So can you briefly tell me what the plot of this film is?
So this guy, Flash Gordon,
Flash Gordon, quarterback, New York Jets.
is in an airplane with this reporter, journalist, girl, with really curly hair. And then the pilot ends up dying, I don't know why, and they end up flying the plane, crashing into this scientist guy place. They end up going to space, they go into some planet, and then it's some kind of war, and the planet guy wants the girl.
Ming.
He steals her.
We're going to talk about the characters in a minute,
it's a whole war stuff, and everybody's fighting against each other, and we don't know why.
So that was 15 seconds of you explaining poorly what the plot was, but that's not her fault because the plot was poor. This movie really had some bad writing and some bad plotting and some bad everything.
Great outfits.
Oh, we are going to talk about that. But yeah, so in a nutshell, it is Flash Gordon, who is quarterback of the New York Jets.
Flash Gordon, quarterback, New York Jets.
And he is with, we're going to talk about characters in a second, but you're basically right. It's about this guy, Ming, and he wanted to destroy Earth just for his own fun. And they're these three people who just happen to fall into this adventure to try and save Earth. And there's hot hail. Ming has these buttons on his little console to create natural disasters and hot hail.
There's so many of them.
Hot hail is apparently one of the
hottest
natural.
one.
The hottest one, yes. Okay, so that was the plot. Boof, that was terrible. Let's talk about the characters then. So let's talk about Flash Gordon.
Flash Gordon, quarterback, New York Jets.
So Flash Gordon has really blonde hair.
But when we meet him, what is he?
perfect.
When we meet Flash Gordon, what is he wearing?
He's wearing like high-waisted, like beige pants.
Mm-hmm.
And then
And his shirt.
is red.
Now remember you made a mention of his shirt, about what was weird about his shirt?
He's written Flash on his
Yes.
chest, and he has a jacket over it. Like Flash is his name, but he has a shirt with his name on it.
First of all, who names their child Flash?
And who is proud of it?
Who is proud of it enough to put their name on their own shirt?
Who knows? This guy.
Th-
This guy.
This guy. So yeah, and then the reporter's name is Dale Arden, and you had a problem with her name because it's Dale.
Yeah. I didn't know this was a female name.
Yeah, Dale is not a female name. Dale is a male name, but
How do you spell it?
D-A-L-E.
Okay.
How do you spell that in French?
D-E-L-L-E.
No. The letters D-A-L-E. How are they pronounced in French?
D-A-L-E.
She's so worldly. I like her. Anyway, so then the scientist's name was Dr. Zarkov, and they meet Dale and Flash by pointing a gun at them, I think, right?
Dr. Zarkov.
Enough. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Oh
pretty
no,
much.
he tricks them into the spaceship and then pulls the gun on them.
So they end up flying into his spaceship area, his lab, I guess.
His lab, yeah.
And then they end up fighting for no reason, pointing a gun at him.
Basically, because that's how you get things
Go
done.
into space.
Is shoot point guns at people and tell them to step on the pedals because that was important for the spaceship. You had to step on these pedals.
Yeah.
Okay, so then they get to this planet. I don't even know what the planet was called.
I don't think they even said it.
I don't know if they ever did mention what the planet's name was, but then they meet.
It was red and gray.
It was red and gray? Did you say? Okay.
Yeah.
So they get brought or captured and they get brought into this giant palace, and we meet Ming the Merciless. He is the emperor. What was that?
His eyebrows.
Handsome. Oh boy. That's the shoot we'll
God.
do. We'll draw Ming the Merciless eyebrows on you. Perfect. Okay. We're not going to do that. Anyway, so they meet Ming the Merciless, and he is taking. What was he doing with all the people? He was accepting gifts or accepting.
The tributes of the Hawkmen will be first.
They were all doing
Offerings.
like their little show, and they were like,
Yeah.
"We love you," and he was like, "I know."
You're being. It was very political. We were introduced to the major factions of this planet, and one is the Bird People, and one is the Robin Hoods,
The
and
Hoes.
what?
The hose.
The Hoes. His daughter is a hoe.
Yeah.
Queen.
Big
Wait,
time.
Princess Ho.
Big time ho.
She actually has a name. Her name is Aura, but we
Yeah,
just called
Princess
her.
Aura.
We just called her Princess Ho, because she is basically
A hoe.
sleeping around with everybody on the planet to get what she wants, and then she gets beaten later. And we think she liked it. We thought it was on her schedule. Anyway,
3 p.m.
3 p.m. Get beaten.
every Thursdays.
Who else is in this? So Voltan is the leader of the Bird People.
Yes.
And that was Clara's favorite character, because he was
He's like a drunk friend.
Hi, Prince Bolton. Remember us?
Indeed I do. My lovely! Call the Emperor! Tell him! I have prisoners for him!
He's awesome.
He was pretty awesome. He
Cheery
had
boy.
great lines, and every line he delivered 100% or 105%.
So happy.
He was all about this movie. And then we had Golden Vader,
Yes.
who was basically Ming's right-hand man, and he did a lot of the little stuff. So Ming
He's
did
like a lab guy.
kinda, yeah.
Kinda.
He was so that Ming didn't have to have so much screen time. He did a lot of the dirty work. He had a name. We don't know what it is. We don't care. He was Golden Vader. I should mention that this movie was made in 1980, which is just a couple of years after Star Wars came out. So there was some definite influence you could see in this film. The henchmen wore these weird head things, and we're going to get to the snake people in a minute.
The red
but
guys?
The red guys had these weird snout things, and it took me 3/4 of the way through the movie before I realized that they looked like the little snooty character things from Super Mario 3. And you're seeing what they look like on the screen right here, because I can't remember what they're called. Yeah, those right there. See them? See
oh
'em?
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
it makes sense.
They're
Yeah.
totally there right now. So yeah, that's what they look like, but they were basically the stormtroopers of this film. And then who else did we have that was important? Oh, nobody.
The hose.
The hose. There were so many hoes in this film.
So many hose.
So
shiny hose.
shiny. Oh, this was shot really well. Got the most of them, right? I have 5 here.
I have
6
a
with
Robin
bolt
Hood
on.
guy. He's gonna hear a lot.
Yeah, Robin Hood guy. I don't remember what his name was though.
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon. No. Kevin Bacon was the guy that got stung by the thing and they killed him, right?
That's not him.
No, that was the guy who was going for the initiation.
Green people.
Green people, the leader of the Green people. It was terrible. Yeah, he was all about Aura, Queen or Princess
Queen
Ho.
Ho.
Princess Ho.
Princess.
And they had a thing going on, but he was not trusting her, but she was all into him. She was absolutely a hoe, because she was like all...
Ultimate hoe.
I'm gonna get in your shot. So she would be all over Flash Gordon, and then in the next scene she would be macking on
Yeah.
Robin Hood guy.
Smooching all over him.
She
Like
was
the other guy never existed.
super hoe. Flash,
Inspire her to be this hoe.
Okay. Anyway, so Flash dies because Ming decides that he wants to marry or have a concubine in Dale Arden.
she treason by trying to save Flash. So he got mad, trying to kill her.
That's right.
She didn't die though.
Because Flash...
Heroes never die.
Flash can't die. That's his superpower. He can't die. He's like Deadpool.
No.
And there was this great scene in the chamber of Ming's palace or whatever, where he becomes the star quarterback, and he's throwing these eggs at the guards and
42! Go 43! Hut, hut.
Go, Flash, go! Go, Flash, go!
and they're bonking off their heads and stuff like that. And then everything is great until Dr. Zardoff passes him an egg and he's not looking, and it knocks him in the head and he falls down. And then
On the football scene.
yeah, in the football scene, which
Okay.
had amazing music, by the way.
Oh yeah, that was the fun.
We're going to talk about the music here in a second.
Yeah.
So I don't want to get too far ahead of me. I just wanted to I wanted to cover the "It's Me, Flash, Remember" scene, where
Yes, I have it.
okay, so there's three Earthlings on this mystical, magical alien planet, and did he say that before
I
or
said,
after
we're
he
from
died?
Earth, friends.
Yeah, but when he said "It's me," when he talked to Dale,
Oh, he's like,
it's me, Flash. Is that
Blake.
after he died or before he died?
After he died.
After he died. Okay, so no time passes, but apparently he pretends to die, and then the Queen Ho or Princess Ho brings him back from life to life, and then
She
he
wants his
meets.
D.
She does want the D. She brings him back to life, and then Flash and Dale like meet up again, and Flash reintroduces himself to her as "It's me, Flash. Remember?"
Wake up. Dale, wake. We're okay. It's me, Flash. Remember?
From
Like,
20 years ago.
From 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
They just met like a couple of hours ago. Anyway, we thought that was funny. Okay, so let's talk about, what are we talking about? Hold on a second. Let's talk about the quality of the film, because
Okay.
there's a lot to unpack here.
Yeah.
So it was a mixed bag. The video looked pretty good. The sound was amazing.
The music.
The music was incredible. This entire film, all the songs and all the scoring was done by Queen. And if you're gonna have a band from the 80s do that for your film, Queen is the one you want. Queen also did Iron Eagle, a film you've never seen. And they've also done, Highlander. You ever see that movie?
I think so.
Okay. So Queen did all of the music of this, and it worked really well. This movie is a thing that you can put on in the background of a party, and everyone will be happy.
Are you drinking this beer? Look, mine is like.
Just because it's there. Don't, you don't have to.
I will though.
I know you don't like it.
It's not even bad.
She's game. Okay. So, music's amazing. The sound was a little weird because they did a lot of the dialogue in ADR, and this is something that Clara noticed pretty early in the film when Dale and Flash are talking to each other in the plane. Their audio is just off a little bit.
Look, I'm sorry if I seem rude. I'm just a little scared.
Ooh, it's kind of nice. I mean, a travel agent who's scared in airplanes. I saw you at the hotel last night. I asked the maitre d' who you were.
And it's a little weird because it's just off a little bit. So I think they could have done a little bit better, but it was fine. It was okay. Then there were Nazis.
Everywhere. Nazis everywhere.
This
there was
movie
like
had a lot of
Nazi
Nazis.
themes between like the outfits, the background, like things
Yes.
coming together.
The pageantry of everything that was
coming
going
back.
on.
In his mind of like the
Yeah.
World War II.
There was a point where they took Dr. Zardoff. Is that his name? Zardoff?
Zarkov.
Zarkov. They took Dr. Zarkov and they were gonna just erase his mind, and they shot this laser at his, well, not at his dick, but they moved the laser. It was first
In his
pointed
eye.
at his dick, but they pointed it at his
Yeah.
forehead, and then they like went backwards from now to the time he was born, and somewhere in the middle there was Hitler
A lot of it.
and the SS and a lot of Nazi stuff. It was not necessary. Anyway, So yeah.
Made movies so much deeper though.
Yeah, I think there was another movie in there somewhere. So the video was nice to look at. The audio was okay to listen to, and the sound or the music was incredible. So what about the special effects?
So him on the jet ski. What is that?
The space
The
jet
little
ski.
spaceship. He's like handing it like this. He's like
Yeah.
his belt on his butt, and like his hair is big, flying. And there is all these colors behind him.
80.
It's very 80s.
I'm gonna say 70% of this film is green screen. Before they really had good green
like
screen. How dare you? That's a live screen behind us, actually showing stuff. Yes, it's about as good as
tricks.
it's about as good as this green screen is. So when I put my hand in front of here, you see how it's like maybe you can see through it. You can see through a lot of this film. Yeah, so the special effects were not great. And I don't know if that was on purpose or not, because this was, as I said, it was taken directly from the serials of the 60s. And a lot of that stuff was cheesy. A lot of it was, low budget, really cheesy crap.
But like, that's what makes it interesting though. Like when I watch an 80s movies, I'm expecting and wanting to find really bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. We should watch way more movies then,
Oh,
because
we're
I
go-
love making fun
I
of
feel
movies.
like we're going to, but
Oh.
yeah, that's
All right.
yeah.
So, yeah, a lot of the crappy effects of these sparks flying off of people and smoke effects and just dumb. You okay?
Yeah, just tap my mic.
Oh, that's fine. I have to deal with that every time. Nobody's used to wearing a microphone.
On your boobs.
Where does this go? Right here. Okay.
Too many drinks.
I know. I cut a lot of this stuff out though. Okay.
What?
No, I cut this dumb stuff that we're talking about out because nobody wants to talk. No, they can't
I feel
see.
like it's definitely gonna be on the video.
No,
Every
no,
time
no.
you say gonna cut something off, it's on the video.
You have to trust me. Trust me.
don't trust
Totally.
you.
I
Don't
swear.
trust
This is
you.
not going anywhere. Nobody's
Oh,
ever going to
nobody's
see
ever
this.
gonna see it.
No,
You're-
we're
nobody's
just
gonna
going to
see your
watch. It's just for
tits.
me. We're just going to watch this once or twice. I swear I'll erase it. I'll erase it. So what actually happens in this film? So basically what it is you okay? So Ming decides he needs to take Dale as his wife. And I don't know why he doesn't have
Because she looks like his daughter.
You think?
Yes,
That's creepy.
that's why. Obviously,
Yeah.
she looks just like her with curlier poof.
Oh, okay. And then it is Flash's duty to save her, I guess.
He thinks she's his girlfriend now.
Remove the Earth Woman. Prepare her for our pleasure.
Forget it, Ming. Dale's with me.
Because
That was interesting.
They fly a plane together.
They did fly away together. They shared an airplane together, and all of a sudden he decided that she was his girlfriend and
They
love
were
of his
gonna
life.
have children.
Oh my gosh, that's right, because
That's towards the end, though.
there's an actual
ruin it.
line where they talk about how crazy things have been, and he said,
Boy, have I got some crazy stories to tell you.
Save them for our kids.
He's
who
like,
says that?
they met each other 20 minutes ago.
So let's make it personal about you. So you're dating a guy,
A year and a half.
a year and a half. Your first date, he talking about these stories with your children, right?
Third date.
Third date. Okay, so that's what you're supposed to do. Wait for the third date before you talk about children. We've been drinking wine. Okay,
My little
here's
guy.
my wine.
No.
Oh, that's so much better than the beer.
I know. This is French.
Yes. No, that's Chilean. You're French. Oh, we did a French thing. That's what we did. We had French snacks and stuff like that.
Yeah, where did this go?
So
Yeah.
anyway, these are the pirouettes.
Pirouette.
Oh, how do you spell it?
Pirouette.
Pirouette.
It means like a little backflip.
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Why would they call this a backflip.
I mean, that's what I want to do when I eat one of those.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so Ming's daughter is a whore. And we're not just talking a little bit of a whore. She's like a massive whore.
You're like an intergalactic whore.
Because at one point she kind of comes on to oh no, that was somebody else. Okay, so let's talk about Dale Arden and the slave girl who brings her more drink.
Yeah, she's like, oh, this is good shit. Yeah, drink it.
You have to drink this. Like, no, it's not lawful for me to do it because I'm a slave. And she's like, no, drink it. You have to.
She's like, this is for slaves. Can't drink it. She's like, but it's so good.
It's so good. You have to try it. And she takes one sip, and then Dale's just like,
Bottoms up.
oh yeah. She just pours more.
Passes out.
Passes out, pillow over her face. Ming comes in and sees Dale Arden passed out on the giant bed. It's about as big as this room, that bed.
Yeah, it's nice.
And he goes in and he starts like feeling her up the leg, real creepy like, and then pulls the pillow off. It's the slave. That Dale Arden, she's so sneaky.
And then she's dressed up as a slave in this little gold outfit.
Oh, that's right. They switched outfits.
They switched outfits.
Which
this is what I
both-
wanted to see.
Both,
You wanted to see that.
I did. I totally did. Both outfits were super hot, and these are like fine, fit bodies and stuff like that. So at some point,
Fit
there was
bodies.
fit. That's what the English say. She's very fit. Stop. Anyway, so at some point, they switched outfits. So there was something going on there. There was actually a movie made a couple years after Flash Gordon called Flesh Gordon.
Flesh.
Yes, I believe it was a soft porn. I've never seen it.
Journey with Flesh Gordon through the dangerous outer reaches of intergalactic space as he joins forces with the mysterious professor and the lovely Dale Arden to save the Earth from the incredible sex ray.
It's so strange in here.
Don't look at me like that. I have never seen it.
I'm just gonna drink about it.
How does this movie end? What happens? A lot of music.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
People die. People.
Yeah. There's a big battle at the end as Dale Arden is about to marry Ming. And
Eyebrow guy.
And there's like laser beams and
Blue and red, 2 colors.
yes. And then
Good and bad.
a bunch of bird people fall out of the sky. And we don't really know what happened at the end, except that
Who knows?
Ming died because he got impaled on a spaceship.
Yeah.
Right. So Flash Gordon's flying this spaceship that they took over in this big battle, and he flies it right into the palace, and just as Ming's getting married, bam! The little spike of the spaceship, because all spaceships have spikes, flew right in, and then just the what?
His face.
And it went right through his middle, and then he dies. But he doesn't die right away because
No, he's Ming.
he has superpowers, obviously. And God, I don't even remember what happened. I'm sorry. I don't know.
I don't even know. There's so many
So anyway,
action
it says
scenes.
the end ? Because there was a sequel. But there was no sequel because
This movie sucked.
well, yeah. I
The
mean,
music was awesome, but the
music was awesome and some of the visuals were good, but the movie sucks because the plot was terrible. The writing was terrible.
What? There was 2 guys who were really into the action.
Yes.
Ming guy
Ming,
and Bird guy.
and Bird Guy.
All the other ones.
Well, I'm
Like-
also going to say that what is this? What are you doing? This is a dance? She's dancing. We believe that so Ming really took it seriously, and Bird Guy was a.
There was a scene.
What was his name? His name is Voltan.
Well done.
Voltan, I believe, is a stage actor because he delivered every line at 100% and
Great.
just emoted super good.
All right, everybody, take off. Form into a battle stream behind the rocket. Flash and me bail out when the shooting starts.
And Biro, remember to keep your head down.
but also I think that Golden Vader, whoever played Golden Vader, and I'll look it up, it's on the screen here, he really, really took his part seriously because he delivered all his lines really well, and he believed in this project. Nobody else was on board, though.
Yeah, he was intense.
They were all having a good time. So it's a good time movie. Everything worked out really well at the end. Earth was saved, but, excuse me, we don't really know how Earth was in peril to begin with, or how they were saving it.
How did you all those freaking timelines?
Oh my God, that's a good point.
14 hours, 36 seconds.
That's right. Okay, so we have to talk about the nose.
Oh my God, this guy has like a nose that's like starts right here, goes all the way to this
It goes
side,
to his right ear,
comes back
and then
right
it comes
here.
back. I
But,
don't know.
I've been telling you about this guy for like the first time you hear
Clara,
like this guy's
listen.
nose, and
Okay.
like 20 minutes into the movie, you're like,
I know. We
this
have to
guy's
have a
nose.
conversation here, though, because I
makes
don't
us, like, mad.
hear super well. Oh, did you come unplugged? What's going on? Okay, I don't hear very well, and you're
Because you're old.
I know, and you're very French, and I can't hear your accent so much, so it takes extra. What is that?
What does that mean?
It takes extra effort for me to understand what you're saying. The accent. What? It does. So, I didn't necessarily understand all the things you were
Just
saying.
not listening.
Everybody heard that, right? She said listening, but that's not the word she said. Anyway, so that's what I'm trying to say is that I use context clues a lot when I'm speaking to people who don't necessarily speak English 100% because I am a stupid American and I need to hear. I'm admitting how bad I am. I know, okay, English is her second language. It might even be your third, right?
Yeah.
Third?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is it? English, French and what?
Spanish.
You speak Spanish?
I understand Spanish if it's written, but I stopped speaking it because I learn English.
Don't need to, yeah. Anyway, so I'm giving you all the props in the world because I'm a dumb American and I need to hear Americans speak to really properly understand. I never took the time to learn languages. I know a little German, but anyway, the point
Who
that
needs German?
nobody, I made the wrong choice. I really
Yeah.
should have learned Spanish. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is I'm defending myself when I say that I didn't hear you talk about this nose guy because you were saying something.
I was saying so many things, though. I'd be like,
You
this
were.
guy, I was
You were
like-
actually.
I was like,
you know what?
"Wah, wah,
Okay,
wah,
so
wah,
listen.
wah."
She was great to watch this movie with because she made comments through the whole time. We missed large portions of scenes because we were talking about something that just happened and we said it to whatever was going on. And there were many other parts where you were talking and I had no idea what you're talking about because you're French.
I was just mumbling in my own mustache.
You don't have a mustache. Look, where? No. Wait, maybe a little. No. No.
It's gone.
Okay. She waxed it.
I'm
Anyway.
French.
French. So, okay, so that's basically Flash Gordon. So now we need to talk about...
I'm so disappointed in Flash Gordon. This guy
did
had-
anybody understand what she just said? Because that's what I'm talking about. I have no idea what she just said. What was
I'm
that?
eating popcorn and
That's a
choking
good
on my
point.
own like corn.
That's a good point. You have food
But I'm
in your mouth.
so disappointing in Flash Gordon. I thought he was going to be fast or something.
Oh, you expected him to have superpowers.
Like, Flash Gordon.
No, he's just a quarterback of the New York Jets.
That sucks.
Everything okay?
I'm choking on my popcorn.
That was a snort. I heard a snort. So let's talk about, Clara. Does this film work?
It works for me.
Yay. This is the first time, I think, in one of these reviews where I agree with you. This film works. For what it is,
I'm entertained. Are you entertained?
I am. So, after 15 episodes, it has finally happened. It has finally happened. A model has knocked off the popcorn. So, You were here to watch it happen. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Everybody's welcome. And I have been way too loud this entire time. Great. Okay.
You're always checking on your light.
Well, yeah, because I want to make a good product. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll have this. I'll have that piece. So you say it works, and what does it work as? Just an entertaining film?
It's just very entertaining. The outfits are very good. The music is awesome.
That's something I do want to talk about. Is the costuming and the set design. Holy crap! Wardrobe went way beyond the Call of Duty on this one because
For the hose.
For the hose. The costuming was amazing in this film. Much like, so costuming and set design, much like the very first movie we reviewed on this site, which is called... Barbarella. You actually looked at my page.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm a creep.
Oh, all right. So much like Barbarella, they really did a fantastic job with costuming and set design, and these sets were large, giant sets with just giant set pieces. Last thing we ask of people on this show is, I ask you, how many drinks does it take for you to enjoy a film like this?
So...
No, this exact film. How many drinks would it take?
To enjoy it?
Yeah.
So 0, but to extra enjoy it, I would take like 4.
That's about what we drank through watching this film.
Like,
and
we had a whole bottle of wine together.
Oh no, we had a bottle and a half, basically. Yeah. So yeah, I gotta agree with you. You don't need any alcohol whatsoever to enjoy this film.
But
it helps.
I also had 3 glasses of rosé before I came over.
So Clara likes to drink and drive. And I'm not talking about drinking and driving. I'm talking about drinking while driving. But she's French, so you know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You were
fresh,
brought up on that, and that's just like drinking a bottle of water. She actually didn't drink and drive because that would be illegal. So we're not going to say that she did that. No. Really 3? Wait. You had what? Are you winking into the camera? Is that what you're doing?
No, I had like 2 glasses of rosé because it's very refreshing.
Yes, refreshing. Yes, of course.
And then with you, we had a bottle of dark.
Dark Apothic, yeah.
Yeah, and then half of this one.
Half of these Carmenere.
And then we have half of this one left and half of the other one, and then.
Yes, we have lots more drinking to do.
We have a shoot to do.
Yes. I'll tell you what, though. I'm making you a promise, audience. I'm making you a promise. I am not getting too drunk to do this shoot. What you saw in the very beginning and kind of what you're seeing behind us right now are shoots we've done in the past. And the reason why, right? Remember that? That was so long ago. You were so young.
I was 18.
18. Oh, my God.
10 years later.
Oh, no. Anyway, so today, what are we shooting today?
The sock.
The sock.
The cocoon.
The cocoon sock.
Like...
Clara, what are you wearing in that sock?
A thong.
She's not wearing a thong. She's not wearing anything. Anyway, so we're going to do that shoot. Unfortunately, I cannot show the images that we do.
Because it's not live yet.
Not just that, but because that's why. Because but you're
tits.
Because you're.
Don't choke on your popcorn. What the hell is wrong with you?
I need some wine.
Oh.
Delish. So I want to thank you very much for coming and asking to do this. I can't believe you asked to do this. So
I saw this on his page, and I hadn't talked to you in like 8 or 6 years.
I do miss your accent.
Listen, dude, I love your project with the sock. You gotta do it.
Because you believe in art.
Yeah.
And you understand what that is.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I want to have this in my living room.
This?
No, not you, not me. Just
the art. You want the art. Okay. So I'm gonna agree with you. You don't need you need 0, but it would absolutely be a good movie to watch with 4.
Yes.
4 would be about the right number. So that's it. Thank you very much. Again, if you want to catch up with Clara and see what mystical, magical, long away land that she's visiting, She posts stuff on Instagram on, what is it again? That right there. It's on there.
Clara Wanda.
Claire, what?
Clara Wanda. Clara is my first name and Wanda is my middle name.
For Wakanda.
Wakanda.
Wakanda. Well, she was almost born in Africa, so.
I was conceived.
That's more information than these guys need to know. They don't need to know where you were conceived.
You're welcome.
Wakanda. Nobody sees you in that one unless you lean forward. Oh, I see your
I'm
glass.
leaning forward.
No, I see your glass in my shot. Oh,
Bless.
God. All right. So thanks, everybody. And I'll see you next time on Models and Movies. Thank you very much for
Thanks,
watching.
guys.
150. Woo! Bye.